Welcome to BitSquad Crypto. My name is Ben. Today we are going to be taking a look at a lot of different stuff. Wow, I was live for like 15 seconds before I even knew I was live. Wow, amazing! Look at that. Well, I got to be careful. I could have taken my shirt off. It would have been amazing. Why am I over here? Why is this over here? Hold on, I got to figure out that I'm going to move a tab somewhere. Hold on one second, guys. Hey guys, welcome to BitSquad Crypto. My name is Ben. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of very interesting things. And you know, man, I've been getting killed doing these Bitcoin trades. I did not make a good trade last week. And so we're going to figure out what to do with the markets. Like, the thing is, guys, is it's just really freaking difficult right now. It's really difficult to make money trading. We're in chop. Like just think about this, guys. Like, why do people make money in trading? How do you make money in trading? Okay. There's only two strategies, really. Okay. Your number one strategy is you are going to take big amounts of money, okay, large amounts of money, and you are going to, I dropped my pen, do I need a pen? The question is, do I need a pen? No. But if you guys didn't know, I always have something in my hand. Why do you guys think I'm always playing with the microphone on the show, right? So the point is that there's only two strategies. You can have a large amount of money, okay, and you can do small trades with that money, okay? And I don't mean small amount trades. I mean, hey, if you have, look at like Chris from Crypto. Look what he does. I don't know how much leverage he uses. He doesn't use that much leverage. Not like compared to what I use. Like, I do 20x and stuff, you know. I'm not up to 50, 100, whatever. Not 100, stay away from 100. You can win with 50. It is possible. But look what CryptoFace does. CryptoFace does like 7. It does like 7x, okay? Why? They have a massive amount of money in these trades. CryptoFace is using millions of dollars in these trades sometimes. So he's using 7x. So if the price of Bitcoin moves just a little bit, moves a couple $100, $200, which moves $200 every single day, probably. That'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see what the lowest percentage volatility of Bitcoin has ever been. I mean, I know right now over the days it is, but I mean, within one day, like, what's the lowest volatility that one day ever had? I guess you got to do it percentage-wise. I'd like to do it for over the last few years, but that's one way you can make money trading, okay? The other way you can make money trading is do it like I do. Use smaller amounts. Now, of course, my version of smaller amounts compared to your version of smaller amounts, and maybe your version of bigger amounts, is much different. So, like, I'm going to leverage one Bitcoin, and I'm going to leverage it 20 times, and then I want a big move. I want like a $1,000 move or a 5% move, and then I crush it, make tons of money. Right now, really, neither strategy is working because Bitcoin is not moving at all. But if you have a large amount of money and you use low leverage and it goes $100, like, okay, you can make some money. But right now, this is why it's so hard to make money when there's no freaking volatility, guys. The Bollinger Bands, I think, set a record. For the lack of volatility. And we're not going to spend too much time. Like, I'm not going to do a trade today. I'm still licking my wounds for the one that I lost a little bit ago. And so we're gonna restart looking at those tomorrow. We're gonna probably go back in, set some trades, set some numbers tomorrow. We're of course gonna look at the Bitcoin chart today. And once again, you guys know I'm not a technical analyst, but I guess I am. I guess I am to some extent. You know, like, it's not a skill that I'm, as great at as a lot of other people, but I've managed to be successful in it. But we're gonna look at the Bitcoin chart. But guys, what I really want to do today, this is what I want to do. This is the BitBoy Morning Chill. This is what we do. We come here, we talk crypto, we hang out. I choke to death. There's a problem with live TV, especially when you're by yourself. Did I ever tell? And guys, can you like this video? Please do me a favor, like the video. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the people in the chat. We got like 600 right now. Let's see how many we can get in. Let me come check out the actual chat itself. How much did I lose, Captain? I mean, I lost like 20%. Like, it was a bad loss. I mean, it's not my stop loss. We'll look at it in a minute. I don't want to pull up the trade because I just don't want to pull up the trade right now. I lost probably like 12 grand or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it was 10 grand. Maybe it wasn't even that much. I mean, who cares? I'll pull it up. Who cares? But I'm taking two bad losses. We're down now for the month in the trading. And so I want to give Market Cypher its due. But the whole point is CryptoFace was supposed to be coming on the show like every week or every other week to talk about Market Cipher with me and look at what I'm seeing. And I love CryptoFace. You'll never hear me say anything bad about CryptoFace. And CryptoFace, self-admittedly, because of who he is, like sometimes he just doesn't show up. Like sometimes he doesn't show up, and I don't hold it against him. Like I like him, I love him, and like I'm okay with him being like that. It doesn't bother me because we're such good friends. And like, guys, I can kind of be like that too. Like, why do you think I was late to the show? Like 10 minutes every day until Tim came in and started cracking the whip on me. Like, I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I'm not always going to show up on time. I went to a conference last week, and I got the time confused. I didn't show up at the right time, and I was very apologetic. And the next day I was late because I went to the wrong place. I had the wrong address. I ended up going. It was great. It was a longevity clinic, but like it was very unprofessional, and like I apologize. I was it's the most unprofessional thing I've ever done in crypto. Was not even show up the day I was supposed to show up at the conference. And like I said, it was confusion, and they were fine with it. They were like, look, we love you. We're just glad you're here. It was a small conference. And I was like, I know you're just glad I'm here, but like, I just want you to know that like, I'm professional and I show up when I say I'm going to show up. I'm late sometimes, but like, I'll always be there. I just got the time confused. And so like, I'm not perfect in that area either. What I would like to see probably is I'd like to see us like go ahead and use Market Cipher for another month and maybe push. I think we have Lux Algo next month, or maybe do Lux Algo and then come back to Market Cipher, because like we haven't really given it a fair shake this month, because like I've really been waiting for those interviews with CryptoFace. And so we bring Jason Casper on too. That might be something smart to do too, because Jason Casper is an expert on Market Cipher as well, and he was, I think maybe Evan Aldo is too. So maybe that's what we can do, is we can start bringing on some other folks from it. But it works. I know Market Cipher works. It's just it's a hard trading environment right now. Like it's really freaking hard. And this is the hardest trading I've ever seen, because it literally is. Every time you just feel like it's freaking 50-50. Every time, like you just don't feel like it's going in a certain direction, and the reason is because it's not. It's not going in a certain direction. It's literally going sideways the entire time. So let's see here. Let me check out some of the comments here. No, this is not a misleading title. Well, misleading title, guys. It's always clickbait, duh. Okay. But what I really want to do on this stream this morning is not, 100% talk about my Bitcoin trade. I just wanted to walk you guys back a little bit, okay? Because I've been through all this before, okay? I've been through this. I know the way you guys are feeling because I felt it before. And my experience won't allow me to feel it in the same way that I used to feel it. But the feeling is still the same. It's those moments where you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, am I wrong? How many of you guys have had this? How many of you guys have had this feeling, okay, in the last month? Man, bull run's supposed to be coming pretty soon. We got the XRP case over. Ripple wins. Not over 100%. You guys understand what I mean? And you're just starting to question. You're starting to question, maybe this is different. Maybe the cycle is different. Maybe we're not going to get the price going up. Maybe we're wrong about Bitcoin. Maybe crypto's dead. Maybe the macroeconomic environment in the United States and in the world is one such that we just aren't going to be able to see the same returns we've seen before. And you missed it. How many of you guys, Rob Charlton, you said I sound bitter about CryptoFace. If that is what you got out of that conversation, that I'm bitter about CryptoFace, then you're not paying attention. He publicly tweeted that he was sorry that he missed my show. And I said, I forgive you, brother. Of course, no problems. If that's what you got out of that conversation, I think you need to work on your listening skills. Me and CryptoFace are freaking tight. Like, I will go to war for that guy. So, no, I'm totally okay that sometimes maybe it's our fault. I don't know. Sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't. He's got a busy life. He's just always been like that. That's who he is. That's why he's CryptoFace. That's why people love him. He's a rebel. He does what he wants for people like me. So, no, don't ever think I'm bitter at CryptoFace at all. I love Market Cipher, and we've done our own. It was a hard decision for me to do our own indicator because of how much I love CryptoFace and how much I love Market Cipher. I just think like maybe we can make. God, I do not want this to sound bad, but I think we can make something better. I'm not saying what he didn't make is great. It is, but That's part of being a person with confidence is you always feel like you can do everything better. And so that's when we started creating the BitLab Academy indicators. And so far, what we created, while it worked, it wasn't better. And that's why we went back to the drawing board. If we cannot create something better than Market Cipher or better than Lux Algo, then we will just tell you to buy Market Cipher and Lux Algo. But we believe that we can come up with something that at least maybe is, and better is a tough word because that doesn't mean that what they're doing is not good. I'm just saying that we might be able to create something different that's more appropriate for our audience when they're at where they're at in their trading career or trading lifestyle. That's the best way to say it. Okay. So obviously if I thought that we couldn't make an indicator better than what's on the market, we wouldn't make an indicator. Right. So, and what we're building is cool. So anyways, I love Crypto Face. Like I'll get emotional about it a little bit because I love him so much. You guys don't understand stuff he's done for me. I think I told this story one time. Crypto Face came on my show in 2019. I was poor. I was struggling. It was August of 2019. He came on my show. I didn't ask him for $1 to come on the show. Nobody's watching my channel. I'm not getting promotions, really. I'm not selling affiliate ads. Nobody's doing anything I say. I'm getting hundreds of views on my videos. He comes on my show and he talks. And after the show, he said, you know what, man, that was a great interview. He's like, I'm going to send you some Bitcoin. I said, cool. Like, appreciate it. Thanks. He sent me $1,500. I was dying. That $1,500 helped me to catch up on some stuff. Like, that was a lot of money to me back then when he did that. And that meant so much to me that he did that. And he's always been cool to me. Like, I would never say anything bad about CryptoFace. You don't ever have to worry about that. And I love Market Cipher, and I love him like a brother. So just don't ever get that twisted. Okay. What happened to Bitcoin? Bitcoin's going great. Don't worry about the price. Let's see. W was says CF does his best with scheduling, but drops the ball sometimes anyways. We love him anyway. 100%. Exactly. No problem. We love that guy. So, but the point is that Rob Charlton said just a bit of banner. That's okay. I'm not upset with you. I'm not upset with you for saying it. Let's see. Bitcoin will not go back down to 6 to 12K levels, right? I agree. We're rolling out. Oh, there's Kelly. Yeah, we're rolling out the overhauled BitLab trading stack over the next 7 days. Locked and loaded. Perfect. We love that. Max never losing faith on Ben. Yeah, my voice is like jacked up right now, guys. I don't know why even really. I think I know why. Because I was at a yacht party the other night. I was at multiple yacht parties where it was loud and I was talking a lot. That's what changed my. That's what changed my my voice. If you go back, was me talking over a certain at a meetup we went to. This guy says, this guy told you to buy alts in a bear market, definition of low IQ. You freaking idiot. When do you think you buy stuff? In the bull market? After it's already topped? Is that what you think? No, guys. Guys, it's all about accumulation. That's what the name of the game is. Let's see. Somebody says nothing beats Lux Algo indicator. It's a good one. I tell you what, that H bar, bad mistake that I made taking that out of that portfolio. Bad mistake. You know, sometimes you make bad mistakes. Caspa, we went in at like 2x. It was great. H bar, we pulled it out of our port. Now we still have it. We still own H bar. We just don't own it in that ISO 20022 portfolio. And it pumped like crazy. And they said it's getting integrated with FedNow, whatever that. I haven't dug into that story yet. But really cool stuff, you know, really cool stuff for H bar. So we're going to have to add that back in. So we'll figure out how to do that. You should be able to hold it on Ledger. It's a ERC20. But let's see. Okay, we got Linking with Naz here. He says, I questioned my conviction on crypto more during 2018, 2019. I really haven't questioned during current bear market. That's because of where we're at, guys. That's because of where we're at. So what I want to do is I really wanted to just go over like kind of some things that were happening. I think the best way for us to do this is actually to go to my YouTube channel. I think, and I want you guys to see with your own eyes what was going on in 2019. Now, how long is it going to take me to pull that up? How long is it going to take me to show that? Oh, that's a great question. What we're going to do is we're going to go to my channel. Why does this? Oh, because it's limitless music. So it has Bradley Cooper. How freaking cool. Serious question. Do you think Jasmine will do big things in Japan? If you never watched what I said about Jasmine a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go here. It says we have 1.3 thousand people watching. Is that true? Do we have that many people watching for real? That can't be right. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We have that many. I guess you guys are liking this conversation. Okay. I like it. Because this is a very important conversation, guys. This is a very important conversation. Because most of you were not here. You guys see, look, I was watching, you can't see me because I'm in the corner, but I was watching last night. I was watching, oh, I can't. Let's see. Can I click on myself? Well, no, didn't want to do that. I want me. Where is it? Where am I? Here we go. There we go. Wait, you still can't see it. Let me zoom this in a little bit. There we go. I was watching Little Mac versus Mike Tyson. I tell you what, that was a hard fight. Man, that was a hard fight back in the day. I gotta be honest with y'all, that's one of my favorite games ever. I never beat Mike Tyson without a Game Genie or a cheat. Never. That's maybe a mission I should go on to, is to go back and beat him. He's so hard. He was so freaking hard. It was unbelievable. So anyways, point here being is, I think this is a good conversation. I think this is stuff that we need to have. And I just, you have to understand the mindset. My mindset. Guys, I thought I made a big freaking mistake. I thought to go into crypto and be a YouTuber and do all this stuff, like, I thought it was a big freaking mistake towards the end of 2019. So what I want to do is I want to go to my channel here, and I want to go to videos, and I really want to, let's see, oldest. We're just going to go through all these old videos. There's my first news video ever right here. Here I made some stupid song. It made no sense, right? And I started doing a lot of videos every day. We're going to have to scroll. Wow, 5 years ago, guys. Wow, 5 years ago. Unbelievable. This is where I was hacked. I got hacked. Where was it? I was hacked. Lost $2,400 from a phishing attempt. This is the evolution of this channel. Y'all don't even know about FUD Trump, do you? You don't even know about freaking FUD Trump? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Look at this. Look at this guy. So funny. So funny. Guys, I tried so much crap that didn't work. Every time I do that, it starts over. So I got to remember that. If I click on a video, it'll start over. So we're not gonna do that anymore. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna roll through. Oh, I want to go backwards though. We gotta go to oldest. Sorry guys, I was scrolling the wrong way. Oldest. Okay. Now we're gonna have to go all the way back down. Look at this guy. What? I just see these faces of me, and I'm like, what was I doing with this face? Why did I shave my head? Because it was hot. I think it was hot, and I shaved my head. What a freaking idiot! That wasn't as bad as. Look, guys, this is the first time Crypto Windio was ever on the show. 485 days or 485 views. Faces of Crypto, and now we're forever frenemies. Look at this. Look at this. That's a pretty cool video. I love going through my old videos, guys. I'm sorry. I don't watch them, but I love going through them. You can tell I used to make all my old thumbnails. What is this? I'm a pirate. Arg. What in the world? Man, I had some pretty cool thumbnails. They were terrible graphically. Graphically, they were terrible. But let's see here. We're gonna keep going. Okay. So now we're into. I want to find something that's a reference to something that happened, so that way I could know. Look, guys, this is the biggest Bitcoin news story ever. This title is clickbait. Oh, just kidding, it's clickbait. Now, what a title. Okay, this is my Transgiving video. This is this video is hilarious. You should go watch this video. It's a really good one. But the point is that that's Thanksgiving of 2018. So we're getting near the bottom of the market here. Altcoin season returns. Do not use a Bitcoin ATM. Here we are at the beginning of 2019. The stories that shaped crypto in 2018. I was a Time Person of the Year, as you can see. Amazing. Let's see here. So now we're getting into 2019. And these videos are hard, guys, because there was not Ethereum finally ready. This is where we do 5 news stories a day. Is Ethereum finally ready? This is this big thing when this guy pretended to be Satoshi, which was really funny. Can't remember why it's easy hard to detect it, but I remember making that thumbnail. So we're getting in here. Look, what the heck is wrong with me? What was wrong with me back then? I interviewed myself. That was me supposed to be a nerdy version of Anderson Cooper or something. Future of Bitcoin. Okay, check this video out, guys. I want you guys to really start thinking, right? Like, we're looking at $40,000 being like an amazing number for Bitcoin, like the top. Like this, if we ever got $40,000, that would be amazing. Turnio. This ended up calling Block Card. This is a review. This was not paid, by the way. This was not a paid review. I'd tell you if it was. Turnio's dead. Turnio turned into Block Card, and now they're gone, right? A lot of these projects we covered during this time are gone. It was a hard time back in 2019. Hard time. Look, Bitcoin over $10,000. Amazing. I predicted here why you should worry about Libra coin. That coin didn't go anywhere. This is my first time I ever did a Bybit video. Watch me miss a 635x crypto gain. I don't even know what that means. Looked like that was probably a sponsored video. I don't know if it was or not, so maybe it wasn't. Let's see here. Is Justin Sun under investigation? Okay, so here we go, guys. This is where things get really interesting. Okay, this video is the summer of 2019. This is where me and Altcoin Daily, and Crypto Windio and Crypto Beatles, Crypto Crow didn't go to that one. Ivan on Tech, Leo Trades. I'm missing a lot of people. Crypto Blood, I think, was there. I can't remember if Crypto Blood was there or not. Love Crypto Blood. But we all go to San Francisco for this Justin Sun Warren Buffett lunch, and it gets canceled. Man, I tell you, I got some stories in crypto. I should do some videos on some of my stories from crypto, actually. That'd be a killer idea because, guys, y'all don't understand what in the world was happening. Hey, look at this. I want to show you this. This is Algorand. This is 2019. This is a sponsored video I did with Algorand before they even did their Dutch auction. This was the launch of Algorand. 4 years. Very beginning I was there, right? This is the summer. Things are not... It did terrible when it launched. Freaking terrible. Everything did terrible. Here, Justin Sun's under investigation. This is the trip where Crypto Zombie, who's also on the trip, and Altcoin Daily helped me out with a lot of stuff. They helped me out with my channel. They put me on a path for success, and I'm forever grateful for them for that. But I just really want you guys to understand the story. Because understanding the story of how I got from where I was to where I am, this is the meat. This is the meat. How I got from somebody that was completely unknown and was not doing well in crypto to where I got by the next year and a half is nothing short of amazing. But it's because, it's not, look, I'm driven. It's not because I'm driven. It's because... Just like I'm trying to tell people with Bitcoin right now, I believed in this stuff. I believed it. I really, from my heart, believed that even though all these stories we're looking at were terrible, I mean, Algorand launching was not bad. All these stories were awful. Warren Buffett launch gets canceled. China's asking Justin Sun not to do stuff with Warren, with whatever his name is, Warren Buffett. He's lying about having kidney stones. We've got the CEO of BitMEX here, Arthur Hayes, goes missing because he's running from the government at this time, right? Roger Ver steps down from Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin.com, which was insane. And of course, you're going to see some normal clickbait stuff here because Bitcoin will pump in a day, okay? I'm having to do videos like this. Three reasons why Bitcoin's here to stay, because people are leaving. Just like they are now. And I was begging people to stay because I knew I was going to stay. I knew I was right about this stuff. Just like you're having to talk to your friends. You're having to talk to your friends and you're telling them, they're telling you to get out of crypto right now. Your wife may be telling you to get out of crypto right now. Your parents may be saying, you're an idiot. Guys, this was tough stuff back then. I'm not lucky. The people that made money, now my YouTube success, I'm not going to say it's lucky either, but what I've achieved is like, you can't plan for the achievement that I've had, right? So there must have been something along the way that propelled me, whether you call it Lord, you call it luck, you call it whatever, okay? But making money in crypto, it's not because I was lucky, it's because I stuck it out during this time where people were saying crypto was dead. I stuck it out. We're looking for ways that the price can go up. Bitcoin surging in price and hash rate. Cool. The volatility was so low, it probably moved to $1,000. We're looking at, the macro events. We're looking at the macro events here, like government copying Bitcoin. We're looking at China maybe doing a CBDC maybe in that video. I can't remember exactly what we were talking about. Binance, huge hack for Binance occurred. This was the first date. This was the first time I started giving time schedules and dates. I don't remember what this date was that I said. The answer to this was yes. Litecoin was dead. The Litecoin had a chat that was leaked from Charlie Lee, who was the founder who had sold all his bags in 2017. And this guy here, I can't remember his name. He was the guy that was in charge of the Litecoin Foundation. And they were going at each other in a secret chat. And everybody found it and leaked it. Litecoin was looking like it was on the edge. Now, Litecoin's still, here we are, still on the edge. Here's another time so I pretended to be Satoshi Nakamoto. Oh, this is when we were going around interviewing. I forgot about this one. We were going around interviewing people about me and Quinn. This is where it got to. We're like, I'm going to doing street videos with Quinn because there's no content to make. We're out asking people what they think about Bitcoin. Go watch these videos. Go watch these street videos. Listen to what I was telling people about Bitcoin, and then listen to what they were saying about Bitcoin. Okay? Good views today, guys. Appreciate that. Here's another one I did. The other street interview. There's Quinn. Quinn's a buddy of mine. I love Quinn. He's a great guy. Like, I put out a video about him. Like, look, none of us have completely innocent pasts. I know I don't, from years and years and years ago when I was younger, but Quinn was a great dude. People assassinated his character online. I love Quinn. He's a great guy. But this guy in the red suit, shoot, that guy was out of control. We had the big Twitter hack. This is a great video. 1.1 thousand views. You might laugh at it because I try to narrate it in a different way. Whatever. Manny Pacquiao launched his own token. Whatever. This is common problems people have with Bitcoin. Oh, this. You know what? I want to remember this. Let's see here. I'm gonna open a different tab. Okay. I've actually been looking for this video for a while. This is where I went to DragonCon and asked people what they thought about Bitcoin. I thought I would go to DragonCon in Atlanta, and people would be like, "Oh yeah, we like." I thought they were a bunch of nerds. I tell you what, you go watch this video. We should do a throwback. You know what? On the show today, we're gonna do a throwback because I want to go show a clip from this video where this is a crazy video. What people were saying, like. We had these guys. That guy wasn't that dumb. This girl right here, what was she saying? I don't remember what she was saying. But there's a guy, I think, at the end of this video. This guy. This is the guy. I want this clip. I want this clip. This guy right here, dressed up like Sailor Moon. This guy said, "There's one crypto out there you need to get," and it was Dogecoin. This is it 2019. 2019, summer of 29, or maybe September 2019. So good thing I found that video. I've been looking for it forever. Part 2, U.S. Bitcoin ban. They're talking about banning Bitcoin in the United States. Trump may ban Bitcoin. You guys know I'm pro-Trump. You've seen this. I was very hard on him for what he said about Bitcoin. Came out, he's got $5 million in Ethereum in his wallet. I hope that's true. If it is, that's mega bullish, guys. That's mega, mega, mega bullish. Backed. Like, where's the one that talks about backed? Back launches. CryptoFace tells everybody when back launches, that is going to be it. Market is going to dump. I made a huge trade that day shorting Bitcoin based on what CryptoFace was saying off of Market Cipher. That's when I very first started using Market Cipher, was right there. And so the point is that back was supposed to be this gigantic, just like everybody's saying, ETF's bullish. Ripple case bullish. And yeah, it was short-term bullish, and long-term it's going to be bullish. But Backed was a huge failure. It was supposed to be crypto adoption, right? Why do we do all these? We must have been somewhere doing, I don't know why we had so many Beards and Bitcoins episodes there in a row. That's kind of weird. So this video, I want to talk about this video right here. okay? I want you guys to understand what I was going through. This video right here, how Facebook abused your privacy. This is a killer freaking video. October of 2019, I make this video. To this, I spent so much time researching and coming. To this day, it has 283 views on it. To me, this video right here that I put so much effort into, when I think back, when I look back on my career in crypto, and I look back on my career on YouTube, this is the video my brain goes to. This is the video that I go to when I put this video out and nobody watched it and nobody cared. That's the day I felt like a failure. You know, that's the day I felt like nobody cared what I had to say. You know, that was the day that I felt like I wasn't going to make it and I wanted to quit. I was talking to Quinn about going and doing roofing with him because he left crypto to go do roofing, which he has done phenomenal. I've made a ton of money. Okay. Never heard of that coin, Mr. Super Chatter. Never heard of it. Okay. So he said, I thought crypto was dead. I'm explaining to you that we thought crypto was dead here. That's what I'm explaining to you, if you're actually paying attention. Okay. So what happens is, can you tell everyone in brief why this title says leave before you lose everything? Yeah, because back then, this is what people were telling me. This is what people were telling me. They were telling me, you better get out. You better get out. The same thing that people are telling you today. I'm seeing it everywhere. Oh, crypto, golly. And here's the hard part. People are always saying that, okay? And I hope you understand, if you came to this video because of this title, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Because if you read that title, I want you to really hear me now. If you read that title and you thought to yourself, oh, is he really saying that we should get out of crypto? And you're really considering, you're going through these feelings of, have I made a mistake? Am I wrong? Should I get out of crypto? This is the video where I'm begging you not to. I get emotional about this stuff, guys. You don't understand how close I was to quitting this channel. You don't understand how close I was to leaving. I'm too hard-headed. I'm too stubborn. That's why I didn't do it. That's the only reason. I should have. All of the logic was telling me to. My feeling was telling me to. And everybody's telling you to get out of crypto right now. Family members, friends, coworkers, they're laughing at you. They're saying, told you. Man, when FTX went down, like that was the end of it. Okay? So what you're going through right now is you're going through a time where people are always saying that to you though, right? Like people are even at the top of the market, you still have your haters. But what's so important, and why I felt it's so important for me to do this video, is to tell you that right now, things are very dangerous for crypto investors because you're hearing all the things you should leave, and the guys, markets are psychological. You are going through a time right now where what you're hearing is lining up with what you're feeling. And that was what was so dangerous about this time. That was what was so dangerous about me potentially leaving this channel. The feelings and the logic were lining up. The head and the heart were lining up. And guys, that's how you know you're at the bottom. And listen, we predicted the bottom in November of 2021. Or we predicted the top in 2021 over a year before, a year and a half before. I predicted the bottom of 2022 7 months beforehand. Exactly. Nailed it exactly. Now, we didn't get the number right. We've never got the numbers right. We get the numbers close. Thought Bitcoin was going to 100K, went to 70K. Thought Bitcoin was going to go down 10 to 14K, it went to 15K. Okay, we're close. The timelines we've not been wrong on. And finally, people are starting to give me some respect on that. Even the people that, yes, I was wrong about 100K in 2021, but I called the top. I said between Halloween and Thanksgiving for years I said it. There's documentation. Go look at all these videos. You'll find it. So the point is the market is psychological, and I'm not saying this is what I'm trying to say. This is what only the experience can tell you. And most of you do not have the experience. This is your first time going through this, okay? The bottom of the sentiment is different than the bottom of the market. The bottom of the price is different than the bottom of the sentiment. The bottom of the sentiment was here. This is where we're getting to the bottom of the sentiment, was in 2019. December 2019 and January of 2020, this was the real bottom of the bear market, even though the price was beforehand. We look at stuff and we say, we these people, we look at this stuff and we say, well, Bitcoin split up into Bitcoin market. I mean, look, if I just went and I just Googled right here, I Googled Bitcoin cycles chart. And if I go here, we're going to find some stuff. And look, guys, I want to show you this. This is very important. This is very important, okay? Let me show one that shows kind of what I want to see here. Okay. Here it is, okay? You guys see this? Ray from the gym. Is that Ray from the gym? I love Ray from the gym. There's two Rays at the gym. There's two Rays at the gym. He says, times are hard and only going to get harder. You and your team give people a path out as well as hope. Thank you for that. Stay safe and stay strong. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, Ray. Ray's my guy. Love those guys. I love both Rays. They're both great. I think this guy's been on the blockchain basement. But, okay. So, these are the Bitcoin cycles. This goes all the way back to 2009, okay? Now, this is the way this is broken down, okay? This is broken down to bull market, bear market, accumulation sideways market, okay? Bull market, bear market, accumulation market. Bull market, right now we're in bear market. Well, actually right now we're in we should be right now and we're here, okay? We're in the accumulation, getting ready for the next move up, okay? Now, when you look at it and you say, it's broken down. Yeah, but so when I see the chart, I don't see what you see. Now, back here, before I got Bitcoin, before December of 2012, all this, I have no idea what this is. This means nothing to me. This is where I got into Bitcoin. I got into Bitcoin here. This was Mt. Gox. This was nobody cared. This was I messed up selling all of my money, selling all of my crypto here, or actually I sold it about here. I sold it at the very top almost. This whole run up is me going, what the F did I do? I'm an idiot. This peak right here, the peak of this in between the green and the red, this is me saying, I'm in. I'm going to start a channel. I'm in. I love crypto. This is great. All fun, all good stuff. So much fun. I love it. This is me starting my channel. Okay. This is, oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is, maybe there's a little hope. And then this here, this area right here, okay? This was the bottom of the sentiment. The bottom of the sentiment was right here. Bottom of the market, here. This was the bottom of the sentiment. And of course, this pandemic crash. So this is a little uncharacteristic. This is the pandemic crash, okay? Then of course, this is, I'm right. I told you. That's what I see when I see this. I look at some of these moves. I get this move in 2019 and I say, plus token Ponzi scheme. I look back here and I say, Coinbase saying XRP is not going on. I look here and I say, this is the first market crash. I look at this and I say, that's when we all thought nothing was going to ever happen and we'd already bottomed and we had a lot further to go. I see the events when I look at the chart. You see the numbers because you weren't there. That's this spot down here for me. I have experience with all of this. I've been in crypto for 11 years. You don't understand because you weren't here that 2019, the bottom was not about the price. The bottom was when nobody cared anymore. And that, my friends, was right in this area. And then what happens is 2020 starts. In January, things start going up. February, things are going up, and we feel good. And then all of a sudden, after we feel good, pandemic happens, and it messes everything up. But of course, we know eventually that helped tremendously. But that's what this crash is. And so what we're going through right now, people are not watching videos. People do not care. The stories are lackluster. Nothing good is like popping up and making people feel very bullish about crypto. Like even the bullish stories like the XRP story. Do you know how big of a story that's going to be later on? What happened in that? Like how much that's going to affect the market? It's going to affect it an insane amount. But it was never going to be the end of the case that sent the market back up unless the timing was a little bit different. We are moving to a place where I've been telling you that in Q4 of this year, October, November, December, I believe probably sometime in October it's going to start. We're going to start seeing, if you zoom, I wish I could zoom in more on this. I can't. Well, I can do a screenshot and zoom in more. Okay. Well, or I could go to Trading View is something I could do. That may be what I want to do. Let me go to Trading View. That'd be better. I'm going to go to Trading View here. Let's see. I'm going to go to Trading View. I'm going to go to Bitcoin USD. I'm going to go to Bitstamp because, well, I don't want to go Bitstamp because actually we have the charts on that. I don't want to show that. We'll go to Bitfinex, another old chart. We'll go to the daily chart. Okay. We're going to turn off all of our indicators here for a second. This is AJ's charts, I think. Did AJ do a good job filling in for me? I'm going to go back to the Super Chats in a minute, by the way. Did AJ do a good job filling in for me for this show? We got a pretty cool show coming up soon with him, so hope you guys are going to be checking that out. We love AJ. Even his girlfriend loves him, which I still don't understand. Glitter Queen, I still don't understand why you love AJ. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just kidding. I might love AJ more than you do. It may be true. But we go back and we look here, and we go, like, I want to show you why I'm saying all this. You go back and you look. Here is, we got to go back a lot further, actually. Sorry, a lot further. It may be better for us to do the 3-day chart. Let's see. Okay. Okay. 2019. Okay, then we move into 2020, and then you get the bull run. This is what I want to show you, okay? This here, this was the bottom. Why is it acting like a magnet? What is that magnet thing? Why was it? That was weird. I don't know what it was. That was not what you think it was. This here was the bottom of the sentiment. The price, as you see back here, was much lower. This is where people stop caring. And you can really see it specifically. Right. Why is it doing that? Why is it like automatically wanting to? What in the world? I don't know what that's doing. That's so weird. Y'all see that curve? What is that curve? What is it doing? It's really like stressing me out. Oh, the magnet's turned on. Thank God. There we go. It should be fixed. Okay, here we go. As he likes it. That's the bottom. From started falling Friday, November 22nd, November 2019, and it stayed completely sideways all the way until the middle of January. And then finally, January 14th, 2020, we get a big green candle. It's got another dip, but we start making the higher highs and we start moving up and things are going great. And then right here, you get the COVID dump. Okay, now we don't think we'll see a COVID dump this time, obviously, unless guys, we're smarter this time. They ain't gonna do it again. We're smarter this time. And people know now. Even people that were all for it are like, God, we were dummies. Okay, that's the truth. No, people died. If you know somebody died, it's very serious. I understand. But the fraud of the governments, what they did to us, we all know that's a scam. Everybody knows now. Okay, and if you don't know, you need to check yourself. So it's not like 9/11 truthers where we can have an argument on either side. You know, like, and I think there's an argument we had there. Like, I'm not a truther. Like, I don't think our own government did that to us. They may have. I don't think they did. I've seen zeitgeist, I've seen the stuff. I don't fall on that side because I can't fathom it morally. Morally, I can't fathom it. So maybe I'm wrong, but that's where I'm at. But hopefully we're not going to fall for that stuff again. Is the point. Okay. Everybody knows the government scammed us on that. This was the bottom of the market. This was when things started finally moving up. Okay. This was when things finally started moving up. Okay. To me, this right here is where we're at right now. This is where we're moving in quarter 4. Okay. Now, hopefully this right here is gone. We don't get this. Maybe we get sideways. I think maybe we'll kind of get like something like this. Now, does it end us with a different kind of graph at the bottom, or as it continues, or do we kind of come back down and then do our normal thing? That's a good question. I don't know, but this is where we are. This is where we're going. This we probably won't happen again. So does it speed up the timeline? I don't know, but guys, this is where we're freaking going again. We are going to go here again. Let me go back and do those super chats. I'm sorry I missed them real quick. Don't know anything about that project. Kind of looks stupid. Times are hard and going to get harder. That was Ray. I already read that one. 4-year cycle is law. Also, been to the moon. 100%. 4-year cycle is law. 4-year cycle fundamentalist. They don't match exactly, but they always rhyme. I got that from Crypto Lark. Maybe he didn't even originate that, but 100%. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Ben, thoughts on Thorchain's liquidation free loan feature? You touch loans. Will you touch loans after Celsius? Decentralized, I will. You saved me from Celsius and FTX, so big thank you. Well, if I saved you from Celsius, then that was a fluke because I held on too long myself there. But FTX, 100%. Thorchain should be one I should. I got some projects I want to look at. One is called Dione, Doine. I told their people when I was at this conference that I was already getting ready to dig into that one. And let's go back and take another look at Thorchain. I haven't looked at Thorchain in a while. I trust stuff on chain. I don't trust stuff off chain with loans. Ben, I think you took things the wrong way on X, sending you email video in a few days, being left to hang bummed me out, but it is what it is. Oh, that's Derek. He's saying that. No, Derek. What you did. Let me tell you what you did that really pissed me off. And I can forgive and I can move on. But you defended Ben.eth. You are defending Ben.eth. He is. I don't want to get into talking bad about him because I've said that that's a dead subject. But since you brought this up, guys, there's going to be stuff that's going to come out in the next 1 to 2 years probably about some things that he's done. And I can tell you, if there's anyone out there who's defending him in any way, you're going to want to stop that. I promise you. When you find out the connections between this guy and a lot of other bad things that have happened in crypto through the years, this is not just over the last year, and this is not since he got popular. Y'all are going to find out. And I don't want to talk about him again. I don't like giving him clout, so I'm not going to say it. But Derek, when I watched you in the comments defend him, that hurt me a lot because I know the truth and you know who I am. So I'll unblock you. But you have to understand, like, bro, that cut me to the core watching you defend him on Twitter. Really did. It really, really hurt me, bro. People see the truth now. People see the truth. People know. Okay. So there we go. Hit the super chats. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So this is where we're going. This is where we are. This is the next step. This is ultimately where we end up. To get to this, you have to get through all of this. And it hurts and it sucks because you're losing money and people are saying, get out of alts. Like if we actually put up the altcoin market, it might look a little bit different too. It might look a little bit different as well. Because the alts were really bleeding at that time. A lot of the alts are bleeding now. Some are holding tight. Henry Pierce says, are we going to 25K? I don't think so, but it's possible. I don't think so. I don't think we are. Because if you look here, if this is where we are, and I believe this is where we're at in the cycle right now, then there's no reason to think that we're going to have this kind of move unless we have another black swan, which you can't plan for black swan. That's the whole point of it. Okay. So the whole thing is that I don't think we're going to go down much further. I don't think we're going to have a massive drop. Now we could, but you have to understand, once again, look guys, I really want people to be clear about this. Okay. When you go back, let me remove all my drawings here. Remove drawings. When you go back to this, none of us saw this coming. None of us saw this coming. Now, this is not a new low. This is not a bottom. If you look at the market, I've called it a double bottom because, you know, it kind of was. But if you look here, like it didn't get that close. But when you look at where the numbers were before we went parabolic and you look, it looks a little bit closer. Now it was a lower low and it was a higher low. And so it was you could kind of argue, okay, it was going in the right direction. But for all intents and purposes, this, when you really zoom out and you really stretch it out and you really look at the chart and you look at the history of Bitcoin, you move here. Let me remove my drawings. God, what is that? Oh, okay. You remove the drawings, and you sit here and you look at both those together without having the lines lined up, and you can tell it kind of looks like a double bottom, okay? Like people, you get it, right? You understand. It's not technically, which is technical analysis, I get it. Okay, blah, 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 blah. But here it is. So back to what we were doing, going through looking at these videos and where we were. And thank you so much for all the support today. I've had a lot of viewers today. It's really good. And did y'all say AJ's doing a good job? I want to see what y'all said about AJ. Did anybody say AJ's doing a good job while I'm gone? I hope he is. BitDAO crashed. It's whatever, guys. It doesn't matter if an altcoin crashes right now. Pfizer's investing in it. Let me tell you why it probably crashed, because I've been talking about it. And people that have big money in it are seeing it as an opportunity and might be selling in order to reaccumulate because they know I like it. That's a real thing that happens. Dude, Tower 7, Building 7. Okay, look, Building 7, I'll give it to you. It's weird. Pentagon, it's weird. In my brain, it just can't go there. I'm not saying like, I'll tell you, I believe a lot more than I ever have that it was a possibility. I would have told you 10 years ago, absolutely not. I told you 20 years ago, you were insane. Today, stuff I know, wouldn't shock me. If you watch the movie Zeitgeist, there's a lot of dishonest stuff in that movie. A lot of intellectual dishonesty in Zeitgeist. I was not that impressed with it. There are some things that were good, but a lot of intellectual dishonesty, kind of just showing one side of things. Now, if you're smart, you've done a lot more research than that. Can we bring back TJ and make Tim the security guard? Is this show every morning? Yeah, every morning I'm here in town, 8:30 a.m. Glad AJ went hard on DCA. Okay, cool. Okay. Every time you think of a 33 cent algo, AJ did great. AJ did awesome. AJ's pretty good. I'm glad y'all love AJ. Everybody doesn't like AJ. Like everybody that meets AJ doesn't like AJ. And it's weird to me because I love AJ. Same thing with DZ. Like DZ and AJ are kind of the same way. First of all, everybody loves Frank. Like nobody has ever met Frank and been like, I don't like Frank. Nobody ever in history has ever met Frank and been like, you know what? I kind of don't like that guy. DZ and AJ can rub people the wrong way sometimes. Me and AJ are about to do a show together where we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it sometimes. It's going to be okay. But I'm glad that, those are two guys that you guys like because they're genuine and they care and they like crypto. And AJ is my little Padawan, So don't tell him I said that. He'll get a big head. Hey, let me tell you, nobody loves AJ more than AJ, which is why it's perfect to follow in my footsteps. So no, I'm not leaving the channel. Don't get that confused. But going back into this, remember we're looking here. We're looking at where crypto was during this time frame. Okay, here's Thanksgiving. Here's Thanksgiving of 2019. It says 3 years ago. Is that right? Yeah, I hate when it says 3 years ago. It was more than 3 years ago, but we're looking here. Top altcoins. This was a cool video. I was doing these racing chart videos. I actually had a separate channel where I did these. Why is Bitcoin crashing? All the celebrities were crying about Bitcoin. Everybody's crying about Bitcoin. Look at this. This video, this still hope for 100K Bitcoin. This video right here is where I believe I predicted I believe I predicted in this video that Bitcoin would go to maybe 80. Here we are talking about 4-year cycles. Here we are. We're doing the same stuff then that we were doing now. Okay. Market review. Bitcoin. I'm explaining to people, like, guys, this is why my channel is successful, is these videos. People watch these videos and they took the information and they said, holy crap, he was actually right about all this. This video is me in 2019 explaining to people that people are literally saying that the Bitcoin halving, this is another good video to clip. People are saying, this is fun going back through these old videos. We should do more of this because I remember all the stuff I was talking about. When I see the article, I remember it. This article was explaining that the Bitcoin halving is just another part of the network. And they're explaining that, guys, the halving is baked in. It's baked in. Where are we going to go? The halving's baked in. The halving's baked in. They said it in 2016 as well. The halving's baked in. Price of Bitcoin ain't going to move after the halving, guys. Said the same thing in 2020. Said the same thing in 2016. And I warned people against that attitude and that mindset. And thank God I was right. I mean, I knew I was right. That was the whole thing. I knew it. Can you stop, bro? You got to stop shilling. Your cash tag with your super chat there. That's the last warning. You shill that again, I'm gonna ban you. Don't do it, please. Don't chill in here. There's he who cannot be named. Game over. 199. I don't know who that is. I look younger now. Well, yeah, I'm in better shape now. I lost 60 pounds. I mean, come on, I'm a freaking monster now. Did y'all see my calf? They're better than Frank's. Me and Frank are gonna take back-to-back pictures with our calves, and we're gonna have somebody Photoshop it so you can't tell whose is whose. I want y'all to pick that calf, like y'all are going to a rodeo auction. Okay? Why am I so funny? That's a good joke. So in this video, I'm trying to explain. I can't remember in this video. I would actually have to go back and watch the entire thing to see where. Here it is. The historical of the you see the description. Here's a description. The Bitcoin price dropped today. However, we still may be on target to get some great gains over the next 2 years. The historical precedent of the Bitcoin halving, well, I used to call it the halvening back then because I thought it sounded better because halving is kind of a weird word. But just like I did with the word GIF, I gave in to GIF because even though it's wrong, it's what people say, I say halving now. Bitcoin halving indicates that as long as we are at 8K by May, we should see an 80K to 100K Bitcoin by 2022. Well, we got pretty freaking close. We got to 70. And we were by the end of May. Where were we at the end of May? Let's go look. At the end of May, we were at May of 2020. By the end of May, we were at $9,500. We were above 8,000. Now, we all know and accept, there's Gary over there. We all know and accept that Sam Bankman-Fried ruined the bull run, right? I mean, is that something we pretty much universally accept now? Like, we accept that the reason why Bitcoin did not, and that's not to argue that in the future, there's not going to be another thing, okay? Derek, it had nothing to do with your message. It had nothing to do with your message. You're wrong. I didn't take your message the wrong way. It had nothing to do with your message. It had to do with you defending Ben.eth. That's what it had to do with. I know you think because of the way things, I didn't block you because of the message. I blocked you because of what you were saying about him on Twitter and publicly advertising that he's a good guy. Like, that was what it was. It had nothing to do with that message, bro. So you're wrong. So didn't take it the wrong way. I know you probably thought that. I'll forgive. I can move on. I hope now you see how wrong you were about him. I hope you see that. I'm never going to say that name on the channel again. That was the last time I ever said it. I don't like talking about him. I don't. It's just a sore subject. Every time I talk, what he's going to do is he's going to go take this, he's going to clip it, he's going to put on his thing. I don't even see him. I haven't seen a thing he said in 3 months. I don't care, but it means nothing to me. And he's going to clip it, and he's going to put it on, and then, oh God, BitBoy's coming after me again. Blah, blah. No, bro, I don't give an F about you. I don't give an F about you. You're nothing. You mean literally nothing to me. That's why I haven't even said anything about him in forever, and that this would be the last time I address it. And the only time I'm addressing it is because I respect Derek, and I wanted to address while I'm on this with him specifically about what happened and why that whole thing occurred. So, God, where was it? Yes. So we pretty... No. Darth Mike, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. He says SBF. He mispronounces half his words. You're talking about me, right? SBF was pretty much the tail end of the bull run, was already going down due to Voyager and Celsius and Luna. No. That was bear market already, bro. We were already in bear market by now. No. What I'm saying is, when you look at the manipulation of Alameda and the paper Bitcoins, that before we knew they were bad actors, the stuff that they were doing at the end of 2021 is what stifled the bull run. I think pretty much people, let's put a poll in. Let's put a poll in here. Derek doesn't need to quit while he's ahead. Derek's a good guy. Derek's nice. He's been in the studio. I like him. He's a good guy. He it is what it was. So, let's see. Okay. Can we invite Jordan and Horse Guy? I don't know who Horse Guy is, but I think our team tried to reach out to Jordan before, and Jordan never responded. Like, I like Jordan. I watched his videos in probably a year or so, but like, he just never responded. I mean, some people don't want to come on the channel. Some people don't want to go on other people's channels. I don't know. Like, I think Jordan's pretty good. I liked him. His editing is like really funny. But, anyways, where was I at? We were talking about the manipulation of the market. We were talking about what Sam was doing. Oh, I want to put a poll up. That's what it was. Poll up. Okay, poll. Oh my God. Okay, start a poll. Was SBF, Alameda, and FTX responsible for Bitcoin not reaching 100K? Okay. Yes or no? I want to know what y'all think. There you go. We'll put it up there. Ask the community. There you go. Okay. The show's way better than BitBoy. I mean, of course, I'm freaking BitBoy Crypto. Of course, the show's better with me. It's my channel. Like, obviously. Like, I love the other guys, but like, obviously, this is my show. Like, come on, guys. Let's be for real. When we move over to Dubai, for at least part time, like, it's still gonna be me. Like, we're setting up studios over there. We're gonna be live streaming from Air Evo next week. I'm gonna get up at like 6:30 and do this show. I think. Yeah, that's pretty early. I don't know. We'll see. 6:30 and start with a show, maybe. I guess I can just go to the gym afterwards. We'll see what happens. You were at George thinks he's a celebrity. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about George. George is a celebrity. He is, guys. Your top crypto YouTubers are celebrities. Now, that's another interesting question I would like to know. Is like, we just want to pull up, so I'm not going to do it. But I would like to know, what list celebrity do you feel like I am? Because I am, obviously, outside of people who were already celebrities before they came into crypto. You could argue Michael Saylor. You could argue CZ for sure is bigger than me. But like, in terms of like content creators in crypto, like, I'm the top. Like, nobody would argue that. You say Coin Bureau, maybe guy from Coin Bureau. Like, okay, cool. Like, go look at the Google Trends. You look at the literal numbers across the world, and you would learn that's wrong. But I get it. What list celebrity do you believe I am? Am I L list? Am I Q list? I'm not A list. I'm not talking about in crypto. I'm talking about in the world, like celebrities. Like, A list is like, I don't know, is Leonardo DiCaprio still A list? I don't know. Tom Hanks is A list, I'm sure still, right? The Rock and Kevin Hart, they're A list. Like, they're top. Then you go B list, C list, D list. You go like, I remember Kathy Griffin. They used to say like she was a D list celebrity. Well, if Kathy Griffin is a D list celebrity, like, I'm way below that. Like, I want to know where you think your crypto YouTubers are. So he said niche. Like, yeah, niche. I get it. Like, obviously, like I say, it's like corner office. Like, I get it. It's like being the most famous. I've said it since somebody said this in 2018, and it stuck with me. And it is 100% true. It's like being the most famous Beanie Baby collector in the Beanie Baby conference. You know. When am I getting a better haircut? Bro, you got this many hairs to cut? Y list? You're on my S list. At best, you're a micro influencer. I'm the largest overall influencer in crypto. If you look at all the numbers across all of the boards. So that's not a micro influencer. Micro influencer is someone who adds like 20,000 or less, I believe, if you look up the definition. But we're not, but crypto's niche. So you're right. We're not mainstream. I can't touch somebody like Jake Paul, obviously. Like, guys, I'm not unrealistic. Hey, Rhea, how are you? I'm not unrealistic about all this stuff. I'm very realistic. We're just having a realistic conversation. T list. Stop saying S list. Stop saying S list, guys. F list, I'll take that. Let's see. Yeah, compared to Mr. Beast, I'm nobody. Mr. Beast is an A-list celebrity now. Through YouTube, he's become an A-list celebrity now. PewDiePie used to be. He's probably now like a B. I mean, does he even make videos anymore? It might be a C. I mean, Ninja's another guy. It was like a really top level guy. Like now nobody talks about him. It comes and goes. Logan Paul and Jake Paul I would consider them A-list now, which is so funny. You've got influencers that are A-list now. It's weird, but G Money says he identifies me as A-list. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Why are people talking about my haircut? Guys, this is a great freaking haircut. I've had the same haircut for years. Wait till we go through some more of the videos. All right, let's go through some more of the videos. Y'all are out of control. Y'all need to be stopped right now. Okay. YouTuber purge. This was during Christmas of 2019. A bunch of crypto YouTube channels got banned. Mine got banned too, and they brought them all back. Here we are, the beginning of the year. This video right here, they got 7,000 views, and this one they got 5,000 views about Tezos. This is where things finally start turning around for me view-wise. Finally started to turn around. Let's see. Why Bitcoin won't destroy altcoins in 2020. What are people saying right now? Bitcoin's king. Like, thumb's going to go up. Altcoins are going to get killed. I try to explain why that's not true, why it's only temporary. Let's see here. There's Peter McCormick. I told you I like Peter McCormick. Here's where Richard Hart was on the show one time. $100,000 guarantee. Bitcoin will be at 100K. Well, this is a great title, but it wasn't. But it came close. It came close. Is buying and holding a good strategy? Do you think coins below $1 will reach $20 for 2026? I mean, during 2025, 2026 is going to be a terrible year for Bitcoin. JP says, top list, nobody has the balls you have. Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I don't think a lot of people argue that. People might argue if they like me or not, but I don't think people will argue against that. That's probably so. Famous for sure, but not quite a celebrity yet. Okay, that people tell me this. I'm not. People tell me I am. That's where I get this from. Like, I feel the way that you do. The word fame is a very interesting word now that we're in the era that we're in. Like, it's weird. It's not the same as it used to be at all. It is not at all the way that it used to be. Very strange. Like, what is fame? It's like, we have these conversations. Like, I feel silly even talking about it. Like, it sounds stupid to me. But, like, you know, it is what it is. I get recognized everywhere I go. And Dubai, everybody recognized me, you know. A lot of people. I got stopped in the mall and at the airport like 1 million times, you know. Go to a crypto conference. And if you've never been to a crypto conference with me, go to a crypto conference. I go to Futurist. I go in the back of the VIP room. I can't get out. And I love the people in the VIP room. I'm not saying anything bad about the people that were talking to me. I love talking to all of them. They were great. I never made it to the regular conference. I couldn't get out of the VIP room with people stopping and talking to me and wanting to take pictures and stuff. Like, that's the reality of what it's like being with me at a crypto conference. But it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. I love seeing the people. I wanted to get out there and see the people, but I didn't. So, because I couldn't get out. So, here were coins I said to avoid. What coins did I say to avoid? I want to go check that out. Maybe I was wrong about that. I didn't want to pull that up because I might have been wrong about some of those. I mean, I'll admit if I was wrong, but I want to watch it first before we go into it. XRP under attack is where they're starting to throw stuff out there about XRP and Tron being securities. IRS was targeting crypto holders. I used to put pretty girls on my thumbnails. Do they still do that? Does my thumbnail team do that now? I don't know. I used to make all these. Let's see here. Crypto Millionaire Secrets. That video got a lot of views. This is where people are starting to watch me. Guys, I'm at like 15,000 subscribers right here. About 15,000 subscribers I'm at. 1,000x still possible? This one right here. 206,000 views. Wow. This is where things changed. So, guys, here's the thing you have to understand. Look at the dramatic difference in these views. Okay, let's go up. Okay, this is January. This is January 1st, about January 1st. 7,000. Now, it was a prediction video for January, for 2020, so it's a good video. That was like, I think that was about my most viewed video at that point. Well, this one got 7.3K. What is Bitcoin? That's a long-term run. This one got 7.2 thousand. That's long-term. That didn't do well at the time. That's long tail. Most of my videos were not. Now, my Crypto.com review did very well. Long tail. That was not doing well at the time. So you go back and you look at some of these, you're like, we had some good videos. These videos got the views later on when people found out who I was and they got in the algorithm. So you're looking at these numbers, and this is not about me talking about my channel. This is about me talking about crypto. You can see it, and I knew when people are scared right now, you can go and you can look and you can see the same freaking stuff, okay? This is January 1st right here. This prediction video. Look at the views. 7.1K, good, okay? You start scrolling down here. Let's see. I need to zoom out just a little bit here, okay? I'm still having videos with 451 views on it. 975 for the podcast we ran for years. Now, the Richard Hart one got real popular later again. Okay. Truth About Ethereum 2.0, 3,000 views. The Bitcoin Live, it's a good thumbnail, right? 11,000 views. Easy Bitcoin Millionaire, 32. Guys, why is this happening? Why are these views going up? And I don't know if I had another video after that. Guys, this is cool, man. I love doing this. I love doing this. I get emotional going back and looking at this, because I remember where my mind was at all of these freaking times. Crap. I just messed everything up. Did I? I did. We're going to have to do it one more time. Hold on. I'm going to scroll. I'm just going to scroll for a minute while I look at the chat. Kevin Little, let's do a giant meetup in Orlando. I've got location. How do we make this happen? Guys, we're probably just going to wait to do another book tour. We're probably going to do another book tour. That's probably what we're going to do. We're going to do it cheaper than last time. It was way too expensive last time. We spent more on the book tour than we made on the book, which is fine. The book wasn't about making money. The book was not about making money for me. It still isn't. I think one day I'll make a lot of money off of it, because if you go look at it on Amazon, people freaking love it. And one day when people are coming back into space, just like we're looking at now, things are going to go through the roof. What do I think about Veracity? You know what? Let's revisit. I'll put that on my list. I will put that on my list of coins to research during the show. Okay, so here we are. We're back to where we were. The last video that I ever had that had less than 1,000 views was right here. And look at the name of it. Guys, this is the very, very, very bottom, basically. Look at that. Golly, I'm wearing a Lion King shirt. What is wrong with me? This is our Beards and Bitcoins. Golly, me and J-Chains, my guy J-Chains. J-Chain's capitulating on his mutant ape. Times are hard out there, guys. Not just him. Everybody's having a hard time. And I can tell you this. If it wasn't for stake.com, a great website, which if it's not for Stake, which I forgot to say my Stake mention in the beginning, like Stake obviously is our number one sponsor. And I will tell you this, if it wasn't for Stake coming in and giving us this big sponsorship and being our major partner, and we're hopefully gonna start doing some Stake, some playing on Stake here. If it wasn't for Stake in this partnership, we would probably be down to about 8 to 10 employees here. We've got about 50. We're hiring now. Okay, we're going up. We're not going down. I'd be right there capitulating with everybody else. We'd be having to lay people off. If it wasn't for Stake, guys, this channel looks a lot different right now. And that's why you will never hear me. I am so appreciative of them for this partnership and this sponsorship. And I'm indebted to them. Not indebted like in a financial sense, but like from my heart. So if you want to play, don't lose your money. Go to stake.us or Stake over here if you're international, and you can play games with crypto. Like, that's what it is. So we love Stake, but like if it's not for Stake, guys, things are different. Other YouTubers out there are struggling. I know YouTubers out there that you don't know are struggling. They're struggling, and we're not here. We're doing great. We're doing better than ever. We are doing better than ever here. So because it's allowed us to spread our wings and still keep hiring and moving. So thank you to them. So go check them out. If you're gonna play anywhere, I know Rollbit's great. People like Rollbit, whatever. I've got to deal with stake to where I can't ever, like, I can look at the token, but like, and do a review of it, like, which I probably shouldn't do. I probably shouldn't even do a review of it. That's how much I care about my stake deal. That's how much I care. I think Rollbit's probably good, probably fine, but you won't see it on this channel. Now, we might, maybe on the newsletter, it might be a pick of the month or something, but Rollbit's not going to like be, because we're with stake. If you're going to play and you watch this channel and you love what we do and what we put out here, then please go look at stake. If you don't play, and it's not something you do is play games with crypto or play games for, for whatever, you guys know what kind of games I'm talking about, then don't go. But if you are going to support, that's the one to support. Because what they're going to do for this channel, what this channel is going to do for crypto in the next 4 years is going to be amazing. So we love stake. But this was the last video that I ever had. The last video that I ever had that had was in the hundreds of views right here. Why? And what was the name of it? Why crypto influencers are capitulating. Let's see here. BitBoy and J Chains discuss this as Bitcoin gets roasted. Maybe, who knows? Maybe one day we'll go remove all those videos that had less than 1,000 views that nobody cared about. I don't want to remove all of them. Maybe we'll remove some of them. We might private some of them. But at the end of the day, who is this guy? Filecoin's a bad investment. Jerry Banfield. Who is Jerry Banfield? I just made Jerry Banfield famous. I hope he's a good guy. But look at this guy's face. You know who he reminds me of? Matthew Let's Go. Do you know who that is? I think that's his name. Let me look. I don't know this guy from Adam, by the way. He seems like maybe knows what he's doing. I don't know. This guy. Look at this guy. Do y'all remember this guy? Y'all remember the free money for everybody guy? Free money for everybody. That's what the guy's face looked like. Pretty funny. You got to admit it. Pretty friggin' funny. But anyways, this is where things take off. And when you go look at the date, like if you look at literally the date here, let me go with, let me look at that exact date. And what's funny is we're going to go back and we're going to look at the chart and we're going to be able to see this. I guarantee it. January 23rd. January 23rd. That was the date. So let's go on the chart and let's go look at January 23rd. We're about to end the show, guys. We're about to end the show. Okay. About to end the show. January 23rd. Let me remove my drawings. And my point is, you can map, by looking at my YouTube videos over time, you can map out. You can see what was going on in crypto. And I remember. So January 23rd would have been here it is. January 23rd. Man, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to zoom in. This is the big payoff, guys. This is the big payoff. The big payoff we're looking for is right here. The podcast that day, the podcast this day on this yellow line here was everybody's quitting. Everybody's quitting. You can make an argument that while I said this here was the bottom, you could just as easily make the argument that from here over was the sentiment bottom, okay? This is where people quit. Now, you look here and you say, well, the price dumped down here, so, but guys, attention was at like all-time highs right there. Even though the price was dropping, my number one most viewed concurrent live stream video was the day of the market crash in 2021 in May. We had over 50,000 people watching live at one time. This episode today, we've done pretty good. I mean, we had, we had up to 1,600. We got 1,320. That's good for this show. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. But this was not where attention was going down. This yellow line right here is where people quit. And I told you, this is where we are right now, is on this sideways. So my message to you today is this. Do not quit. Keep going. I can't guarantee you that the Bitcoin cycle is going to play out. But I can guarantee you that I believe that it is. Just like I guarantee you that I believed back then that it would. And it did. We predicted all this. We've looked at all of it. We didn't get the prices right, but we got the timelines right. And I'm telling you, nobody knows the timing of these Bitcoin cycles better than me. Not one person in the world. I've done more research on it than anybody. You look right here. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. Let me remove the drawing to do one more drawing. This is where we're at. Don't leave before this. And bet your bottom dollar. Bet your bottom freaking Satoshi. Do not leave. Do not leave before this. Don't do it. You'll regret it. That's all I got. Be blessed.